From a holiday village to a crazy golf course to even the possible removal of a part of the Skellington Bay Tower, there is so much construction going on over here at Legoland Windsor. And in today's Bricktastic video, we're going to head into the park, show you what's currently going on, and of course give you some speculation and our reviews throughout. So with no further ado, let's get into Legoland Windsor to start this construction update of February 2023. Unfortunately, to start off our construction video, we're going to have to look at a little bit of destruction as used to be located just there was that awesome Lego Technic dinosaur which we all have photos as kids, but in its place we have now got a brand new Ferrari build and race area where you'll be able to make your very own Ferrari and Coastin, and through the use of screens and technology you'll then be able to race it down a track against all your friends and family, which is going to be a really awesome addition towards the park. I did think in fact that the Imagination Centre was going to be removed with a brand new coaster, which we'll look at in one sec coming over towards here, but if it does turn out really well and does not drive me as crazy as I think it will do, I'm very excited to see this new addition make its way over towards the place where Deep Sea and the Lego minifigure shop used to be positioned. Well, we were going to take you on the Sky Rider up there to show you our next bit of construction, but due to weather, which if you can see right now is not actually that bad, it is now closed due to issues, and this ride has been known to close a lot in the past. Rarely actually get to go on it in fact because of the weather itself, which means in the future the likelihood of this ride remaining, especially when the new attractions are coming, is also very slim. But if it does open up later on, we will take you back on there to show you our next bit of construction where we're heading to right now. Okay, and just a little bit down further from Imagination Centre, we've arrived at our next construction spot, and probably the biggest amount of construction is going on in this area over here. This is home to the brand new coaster, and the reason why I'm with me right now is because I don't know an awful lot about it. I can obviously see what is behind me right there, which is a lot of construction, and unfortunately replacing raft races, another great one at the park, but also another one that didn't open often. But Adam, tell us about this new coaster. Okay, so basically we're going to start off with a bit of history. Of course, raft race used to be a dueling water slide where you used to go down rafts, and of course it used to be dueling, so it means two separate water slides itself. And they're actually going to be building two new coasters, which are of course going to mean they're going to be dueling. So from what I know, we don't currently know the name of it or even the manufacturer, but we do know that it's going to be a boomerang coaster, and also as well it's going to have a couple of turns on it, and you know, it looks pretty good to be honest. But as I said, we don't know the manufacturer. I think it's going to be Vekoma, but I'm not too sure on that one yet. Overall, it looks like a pretty good ride because I can imagine you're going to get a bit of speed, of course, coming down from the top of the hill, because of course that's where the rollback section is going to be, of course, where you first experience it. Yeah, so you all the way down the hill and sort of resemble what raft races used to do. So it's going to be very exciting, and I think the theme's going to be awesome. I think you mentioned it, a racer theme. It is, yeah. That is going to be really cool to see how they do that, really. I mean, that's another thing. We don't quite know what the theme is, but of course the Ferrari build and race is actually opening up. So from what I know, I think it is actually going to be like a racing theme, of course. Yeah. If you've ever looked at the Lego series of the Speed Champions as such, I believe it's going to be themed on that, but no one knows the theme yet. But I do also know that the queue will actually be going into Imagination Centre. Yeah. So whether the Sky Ride is going to be its last year in 2023. Because the current queue for raft races is definitely not a long one. It was long to wait, and definitely waiting because of the slow operations. Oh, yeah, but definitely. This one will have fast operations, obviously because of the two trains. Unlike one at Chesington, which is coming soon. But it will be very exciting as well to see all that unveil in the near future. Is it open this year or next year? 2024 we believe. 2024. We don't currently know exactly. So there's a lot of details up in the air at the moment. And it literally has just started going. I mean, I'll show you this right now. And you can see it's just literally a dirt path right now, but hopefully soon we'll see some more stuff come around. It's very exciting though. It is very exciting. Because you've got to think as well, we literally just got cheated by Dueling Coaster a couple of years back. This would end up being the fourth coaster in Berkshire. Exactly, it's crazy, because I mean literally we got Giant's Apprentice in 1999, then we waited forever, like 21 years I think it was, to get cheaper Dueling Coaster, and 4 years later we get a new Dueling Coaster. Yeah, the park is definitely developing. Oh, I love it. Now our next bit of construction isn't as exciting as the last year. In fact, it's just general maintenance, as with the park now opening the majority of the year, and I think this year in particular, there's not 1 month where it's not open. You are going to have to expect some maintenance to go on throughout the year, but in particular during the early months of the year when it is less busy over here. And an example of summer maintenance is these two rides here, including Fire Academy and Balloon School. Now Balloon School is pretty much fully gone. You can see just behind me, you've got the domes of the actual balloons over here, and there's actually one as well over in the Fire Academy, with the rest of them in the other side. And Fire Academy, I think, is also getting on a little bit of construction over here. It's a little construction, I mean.
Yeah, it's nothing serious, but I think it's just like annual maintenance, really. I think both these attractions probably are just annual maintenance.
But I thought, while we're here, we might as well put them into you. Of course, you've got an amazing one at the end. At the end, we're going to be showing you the new Holiday Village and the new Crazy Golf Course that's going to be opening this year. But it's really nice little parts keeping these amazing rides, keeping them nice and fresh as the year goes on, with them adding so many new rides as well.
That's the thing, even though they are building outside the park, as you just said, it's nice to see that they're still focusing inside the park as well as outside, because a lot of parks right now will probably just go, right, we're building a holiday village, so we're going to focus on that.
Well,
but
that's
no,
the thing.
Here they
new rides are as important as the TLC of the rides they've already got.
Freshening everything up, making everything, painting it up every year.
Exactly.
And that's one thing that Legoland's really good at, actually. So you look over there, all these Lego bricks.
Yeah, but it always had these, every year we come here, it was a new bricks. I mean, this year we went around, we had that yesterday we came here, we were like, oh my god, there's a new one there, new one there, new one there.
It's really stuff to see. It's really nice, so of course, especially if you're a local, to come down here and see, oh, there's always new stuff to look at. It's really
exactly,
nice.
it's really nice. I do not want to spend an hour and a half walking through the Enchanted Forest, talking to you guys about what is going on here. However, as you remember from a long time ago, this player used to be home to one of the most scary play areas there possibly is. I mean, it was this apparatus, we had to climb up to the top, and it must have been, I don't know, 10, 20 feet tall. It was really big.
It is, especially when you're climbing up it as well. It may not sound tall, but like, it actually felt quite tall. Not sure on the exact height.
Especially when you're a kid as well. So I showed you earlier, imagine probably something went wrong with it, instead of a lawsuit or something. So unfortunately, as you can probably see right behind me right now, and I won't show you the clips because I can walk through it, that is where it used to be right there, and they replaced it with this nice little walk through an extended Enchanted Forest, featuring some nice picnic tables. So if you go to Legoland, especially during the summer, and you don't want to eat in always really busy bird kitchens or something,
it's a good tip, this one,
come over here. There's some lovely tables just around here. You can sit down, have lunch. I mean, it literally is completely quiet. And even if someone wants to play in the play area, you can still watch them whilst having some lovely food over here in the Enchanted Forest.
And this is as well the busiest I've ever seen in this area.
Yeah, I mean, literally. I was going to say quiet here. We came down at a pretty busy time for this area. Walking around the park and maybe having a ride on the Dragon too, you can really see how much is going on over here at Legoland Windsor. I mean, on the Dragon, we were going around and going, oh, that's being removed, that's being removed, that's being removed. I mean, nothing can be removed, obviously, for maintenance. I think some bits will be returned. There's one thing inside of like the undercool torture room, like the dungeons, which I always found a bit scary, even at this stage. And maybe they're moving that one for good, where the guy's like arms got a stretch and
so
stuff.
The whole character was actually removed, which is probably the biggest change that's happened to the Dragon for a couple of years, to be honest.
So what's going on there, we're not sure. We also saw Coaster Crazy as well. The Shazzy over here on our instruction update, but we are now standing outside as well of Pirate Falls. Now, it's never open at this sort of time of year. It opens, of course, for the summer months, and there's maintenance around here, because as you probably know, water rides are probably the ride that has to have the most maintenance.
That's the thing.
Maybe apart from wooden coasters, because with water rides, I mean, the amount of water goes everywhere, it gets corrosion, like that, everything like that goes along with that sort of ride, but there. So
it needs a lot of upkeep.
It is here. Want to give a quick feature towards it before we move on, but next up, we are going to be going over towards another pirate thing. It's a part of the Bay Tower, which may be removing in the future. Don't think we're flying away on Aero Nomad too soon. Look, even more balloons are down. Here we are at Heart Lake City Bay, and looking at what used to be where the Pirates Go to Bay Tower was located. And of course, it's been here pretty much since the park's opening. If anyone remembers that Johnny Thunder show used to be on the tower, and so many more, to the original Pirates Go to Bay, the return of Pirates Go to Bay, and then you had the Heart Lake City as well show, which I think is still going on, and that makes the question remaining. Will we be using the tower anymore? Because when that show goes on, they never ever use the tower. We just did it on the stage in front. So are we going to remove that and have a big lake there? Or are we going to keep it? Of course, we so much hope so they do keep this tower, because it's an icon of the park. The amount of fireworks shows and all the shows that go on, it's all over here. The stunts are amazing. It's just such a unique show, and one which I always love watching, especially as a kid, and even now. I love filming it, I love watching it, and I love showing you guys it too. So what's happening over here? We still don't know at the moment. You can see it's all been drained out. Whether it is just general maintenance or just rebuild the tower, I don't know. But you'd think if they were doing it, the base would still be there, and you've got the supports for it. But I mean, everything is just removed. So what's happening, I don't know. As good as that's still remaining over there, but the bridge has changed, the tower has changed. Hopefully for the good and not for the bad. And it is time for a bonus Tom tip. My name is Tom, and these are my tips. And my little tip in this video is to get a kids meal if you are going to one of the restaurants. Yes, there's less stuff with it, like lettuce, or tomatoes, but in the little I'm going to show you right now, both these burgers, one of them is a kids meal and one of them is an adult meal, and they look the exact same, and they are half the price for a kids meal, so you can get two for the price of one. Amazing. Bit of a little Tom tip for you guys before we move on with the construction. And a little bit past the entrance, just over there to the park, just out here where the priority parking used to be, we have now got the site of a brand new crazy golf course that is coming, I'm pretty sure, this year. Of course, the plan vision has been improved, hence we've got these gates up. There's nothing really behind it at this time.
I don't think so, no. I think it's all alright. I think everything's gone through, and yeah, it should be opening later this year.
Exactly. So it's going to be a massive indoor golf course. I think it's 18 holes.
Well, I don't currently know. I think it's either 18 holes in one golf course, or there's 4 separate ones with 9 holes. So
we'll have to find out.
I'm not sure which one it is, but I know it's definitely one of the two. So
exactly, it's going to be really awesome to see as well. It's a lovely thing as well, because when you're in the park, it's always meant to be in the park to ride, but on those summer days especially, it can get really busy in the middle. So leaving here, it's so close to the edge. I mean, literally, I'll show you earlier, the entrance is just there. You walk out. I don't know if any of you've been over towards the buses of the park, so just over there, but literally just outside the entrance, you cross the road, you're over here, you instantly get down here and get to experience all of this. So
I've got to admit though, I hope you do have like a little shop in there, or some sort of facilities in there, like maybe even like a cafe in there, because I thought that would really improve the experience, especially as they're trying to focus more on the resort aspect now instead of just the park itself.
Exactly, so we'll show you around here. I mean, I'm not 100% sure what we can get in from here, but of course I'll show you and then hard, just on the other end of the car park, so this is near the start, which I think it's a really good decision, because sometimes you don't want to walk across a car park to get to a golf course. But right on the other end is where the new cabins are going to be, which I'm really looking forward to seeing as well come very shortly. So no further ado, let's teleport right over there. And for our final part of our tour, we have finally made it over towards the holiday village. And this place looks incredible, where all of those old events used to be. If any of you remember in the olden days of monster truck events, the petting zoo, stuff like that, childhood memories over here. It is a really awesome field, but it's rarely utilised. So to see something come over here, like a holiday village, you see down here with the construction going onto it. I mean, it's mental how much is going onto it at the moment. You've got the cranes just down the other side down here, and I really am excited to see how it unveils. If any of you have been over towards Legoland Billund over there they have got a holiday village, so if it ends anything even close to like that it would be really nice. It's a lovely touch to be able to have the park have such another awesome hotel. A little bit different, it's kind of one more, say if you're going over towards Windsor for a bit, you want to kind of explore a little bit, kind of here for like 4 or 5 days, and then you can go in the cabin, you have like all facilities, stuff like a microwave, stuff like that, where you don't get that in the other hotels. Plus, it is also such a quick walk in from the parks as well. It's close to the golf course, in fact, so you can do that in the evening. And I think it's going to be really awesome when it does come around. So keep up to date with all of that. But we are a little bit short on time right now. We've got to get back home quickly. But with all that said, that is it from our construction video over here at Legoland Windsor. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure to like, subscribe and comment down below. But with all that said, that is it from me, Tom Day from Theme Park Coastin. And I'll see you later. Bye bye.